Hello and welcome to Catherine's Garden. It's so good to be with you here this morning. It is June 6th and it just rained last night and things are looking so green and luscious and beautiful, and some new things have actually opened up. So I want to show you what's happening in the garden. So let's take a quick update tour of things opening in the garden. Ready to come with me? Let's go. Well, look at what I have discovered here in the garden. I want to show you the peony. Oh, but before that, let's take a look at the rose. This rose has opened up, and this is my knockout rose bush. And already it is starting to release its blooms. Isn't that beautiful? It's almost like a bouquet. Think of that, putting it in a vase. But then this is what I want you to see. Wow, they both opened up. This is my peony bush. Now, I had this peony bush for a while, and it was just a little thing, and I never thought I'd get to see it. I thought that I'd probably planted it too deep, but I didn't. And this year, it's finally bloomed. Isn't this beautiful? I am so impressed with this peony. Wow. It was almost like anticipation. It's making me wait. It's keeping me waiting. And now it's finally shown up. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, so I still have the rhododendron and the bleeding hearts here, releasing its blooms. But it partners so well with this. And then, of course, I have the iris here. So it's making a really nice vignette or site. I love that. The garden is very moist and wet and doing well. Now, here are the roses, as I said, the knockout roses. And this is so pretty. Coming from this angle, it looks really nice. My husband cut the grass about 2 days ago. It rained last night. We have these peonies. Look at my peony flowers. I think this is Sarah Bernhardt. This rose bush was here before I got here. And it was in another part of the garden. I transferred it over here. But doesn't this look fantastic? This looks so beautiful. I love the pink. I love the fluffiness of it. And I have another peony over here that should be opening soon. It's a different type. But this one is just beautiful. Well, down this bed, I have other roses that will be opening shortly, and I cannot wait to show you. It's going to be exciting. Here I planted my climbing rose. It's the American rose, climbing rose from Home Depot, and we'll see what happens with that if it releases any blooms. But my zebra grass is coming up. Soon it's going to be really tall with some really tall plumes. So that's something to look forward to. And the geranium is pretty much ending up here. It's kind of finishing up. And then I have this other knockout rose bush, which is giving its first bloom too. It's looking quite nice there. And then here is the white. You know, I love this euonymus, by the way. And I'm trying to actually grow some cuttings from it. So we'll see what happens with that. If I remember, I'll show you that. I'll do something special about that. But then here is my rose. Here is my Rosa rugosa, white Rosa rugosa bush. And the blooms are beautiful with this as well. It's one of the first roses to actually open up, and it's going to have these very beautiful red berries. So this is a twofer. And then poking out here is one of my irises. Now, I used to have a lot of iris here, but as you can see, they're a little overwhelmed by all of the other plantings, so I'm going to need to dig up the iris and replant them again. And then finally, another rose bush. So I believe probably soon this one will open as well. So this is what this border looks like right now. And you can see the peonies popping up there, looking so pretty. Now my flower and vegetable bed here, sun bed, the plants are doing well. I've been thinning them out and moving them around. It's getting better and better. Now here, the daylily is starting to form. And my iris are just on their last leg here. But I love the coloring of this iris. I have to do some deadheading. And just pull off the spent blooms, and then it will look quite beautiful there. The garden does demand time and some effort. If you want it to look a certain way, you have to work at it. Now this is my hydrangea that I planted from cutting. And this, if you're interested in what this is a succulent. This is a sedum. Sedum. I have something to show you that's quite amazing. Look at this. Look at this. This is my watermelon plant, and I wanted to grow because our temperatures haven't been consistently warm, especially at night. I decided that I would protect it. First I had another covering for it, and I came up with this idea of using this container, and already it looks like it's outgrowing it. Let me show you what my watermelon plant looks like. Now isn't that fabulous? I'm definitely going to have watermelons. And let's see if we can cover it back up. And I believe that these are seeds, watermelon seeds. I'm not even sure what I planted there. But what I'm going to do is let them grow, and then I'll transplant them to another part of the garden. Look at these snails. I just find them, I pick them up. Oh, look at it. I throw them out here, and I step on them. Now this is the rose bush from my son. It's called the Whiskey Mac, and it's starting to grow. On this ledge here, I've planted these pansies, and don't they look wonderful? They look full and luscious. And also here are the peppers. Last year they did very well on this side. I just wanted you to see the dianthus. Now this is from last year. I love that color. I love them together. It's really pretty with the pansies down the line here. But in this space, I planted all of these peppers. It's almost going to be like a hedge of peppers. Now this is a wild rose bush, and you can see the blooms opening up there. And even my peppers, though, they seem like they're ready to flower. I have some basil tucked in there. Now look at this. These are the amenities, the white amenity poppies. And they have just been growing, opening up now. This is their time, so it looks so pretty with the pansies. Still have some more. This is my kale. I've been eating this kale. I just haven't shown you all. Creating a drink with it, with my NutriBullet. Check out this. Aren't they so cute? I just love the little daintiness of these flowers. And they're all over the garden. Now, I don't know what this is. It was here last year and it came back. It almost looks like a rhubarb. It has red leaves or stem. It reminds me of rhubarb, but I just love it. It's like a monster plant. Now this is my nasturtium. I planted these by seed and they look happy here. And then I have these little rose trailers that are going to open up soon. But look at this. All my little white poppies. Over here is some dianthus. Isn't that cute? And then a little watermelon plant. I didn't cover that one. And I put it in the same time pretty much as the other. And it hasn't grown that much because it hasn't been getting the heat. Nasturtium, peppers. Now on this side are the hot peppers. Jalapeno, and ghost pepper. The ghost peppers haven't really done that well. I don't know what has happened to them, but they're coming in. And the nasturtium. Now over here, I planted some more watermelon plants. I think I have a lot, but I just decided that I'm going to plant all my seeds, and they're coming up. Now here, I covered this one. See what it looks like? And I covered this one too. And I think the watermelon plants like the extra heat. They don't mind being covered. And it's actually helped them to grow, because we've been having a lot of cool nights still here in Boston. And I definitely want to have watermelon. So the watermelon is just from a pack of seed that I got from the dollar store. It's called Sugar Baby, I think. It's supposed to germinate and fruit within 90 days. So I have the summer to work it out, and I am excited about getting some watermelons. Well, I planted this azalea bush last year, as you can see from Home Depot, Azalea Dorothy Hayden, and finally she decided to bloom. Look at that. That's from Dorothy. And I have some more blooms here. She made it through the winter. I have another one on the other side as well. I just wanted to give you an update on my apple tree. Now look at this. I have the little formations of apple on the tree. Isn't that fabulous? I think I'm going to have apples this year from my tree. And then I wanted to show you the peach tree. I have these little fuzzy balls on the peach tree. So, if all goes well, I'll have peach later on. And then I wanted to show you the pear tree, the Asian pear tree. Look at that. Yeah, this is the Asian pear, and there's 3 varieties. So we'll see which variety makes it through and produces for me. Now this bed is doing fairly well. And my begonias are growing. Now these begonias were from last year, and I potted them up and got them started. So we'll see. I know that they're going to flower and be just beautiful. This is all right. So this is an astilbe, and it's getting ready to show some action here. And that's going to be something to look forward to. My, as I said, my alliums are done, and they've turned like this. They're creating the seed pods. And then I have my petunias. Isn't that a pretty purple? Now look at this. As I said before, that goat's beard, that is the showstopper for now. This bed is doing very nice. Nicely. Let me back up so that you can see it. Pretty. Now I noticed that this mint is coming up. I planted mint, yes I did, in the bed, and I just love it. It's apple mint. I like how this little furry texture stands out against the leaf of the hosta. Very pretty. See what this goat here looks like? And I bought this like 20 years ago, and this year I think it's the best that it's ever looked. And I had bought 5 of them, 5 plants, and only 3 had survived. I had planted them in, but this year it seems like it's just expanded, and I actually divided it earlier in the year and created some more so that I could have like a hedge or a backdrop of the goat's beard. And the little pieces are growing really well. Yeah, this one back here. You see back over there in the corner? Yeah, I dug that up. Divided it and put it there, and it's flowering. Sometimes when you divide things, they don't flower right away, but this is just looking so pretty. Now here, I got something to show you. This is my butterfly bush, and it turned out to come in this shape. It almost looks like a tree standard, and I like that. But I have hidden behind here those are my dahlias, and I gotta figure out where I'm going to plant them. Yeah, but I planted them in the pots and started them off early, covered them up with the plastic, and then I put them back here to harden them off, and I just have to decide, well, where am I going to put them? But look at this in up close. The goat's beard. All right, so here are my potatoes. Now, what are these? Are these, what kind of bugs are these? Potato bugs? I don't know, they're eating my leaves. Must be. And then here are my lemon balm, and some tomatoes. And here's another plum tree. I don't have as many plums on this tree. But this is a yellow egg plum tree. Here's one. And another. hopefully they will stay on. See that here, some falling out, the little ones. But you know, there's the promise. Well, look what my husband added to this back garden. Isn't that beautiful? His little touches, they're so unique. And that's his creation too. So the hydrangeas are doing good. Still be coming up there. This beautiful back garden here. Oh, check out my elegance. Asta. I planted some of those those cuttings here because I want to see if it will grow back here. But my hydrangea cuttings from last year are doing really well. Some of them are hidden. This is what I wanted to show you also. Look at this. This year they're really standing out. Isn't that pretty? This is actually from the one close to the house. I dug it up and moved it over here, transplanted it, and it's coming out really nice. That's beautiful. I'm glad I did that. If I were to follow the white amenities throughout the garden, I might just do that sometime. You just see how beautiful they look. Cats are doing well. Did you see this? Did I show you this? This is my iris here. Now this is a still bee. Oh, there's something I wanted to show you. Look at that. That's the rose. But isn't it beautiful? Now back here, this rose bush is a climber as well, and it's I got it from guess where I got it from. If you said Home Depot, you're correct. And look at it, it's already budding up and wanting to climb. Beautiful. All right, this is what I wanted to show you. Look at that. That's my foxglove. First time I've ever grown a foxglove. Look at the color. Perfect. I didn't even know what the color would be, and it just is falling in line with my garden scheme, my garden colors. Isn't that beautiful? So this is pretty much it as far as new things and a quick look. Oh, and yes, back there, I think I showed you that before. clematis. This year, not as bountiful, but they did show up. Well, it's about to rain again, so I'm going to run inside and get out of the rain. But the garden has really been enjoying this wet season, and I'm not complaining. I'm so happy that I don't have to water the garden and that it's taking care of itself. Just go in there and thin things out and make sure that it continues to maintain its beauty. Well, thank you for watching, and continue to watch and see how my garden evolves. Please stick with me, because as you can see, the roses are about to bloom, and it's going to just be spectacular here with everything up and alive. Well, have a wonderful day, and thank you for visiting with me here at Catherine's Garden. Bye. Did I show you my cabbage? Well, that's it. Bye.